Hello guys, welcome back to another episode, REFADER REACTS. I'm glad that you're here and you know the procedure. 3 tracks that I found and that I would like to share with you. So in this case, I found 3 tracks. I think they are all different from the style, but yeah, we are always open for that, as we remember. And I would say we start with the first track that I found. This is called Figure It Out by Newlisk. Yes, it should be Newlisk. And this one is from the October 2024. But anyway, I like the name of the artist, so Newlisk was pretty interesting. So I'm pretty excited to hear what he has for us. So this is the first track, Figure It Out by Newlisk. Okay, we got some ambiente here.
Chasing you out on the high line.
Oh.
Summer nights, they were the best times. All my dreams looking in your eyes.
Okay, what a nice start.
Dancing in the moonlight. Ooh.
I was expecting a 4 on the floor beat, but in this case, it's more like a break beat. It has a very nice vibe. The voice is very warm. Okay, let's see what we got as a melody here. Okay, nice. Okay, here we go with the drop. Nice old school kick. It goes well with the melody as well. Melody has a very, it's using the high range of the notes, so. Wow, he's combining all 3. The 3 main parts. Melody, kick, and vocals. Oh yeah, that's a nice beat here. Some drum and bass influenced instruments here and also the rhythm. Oh nice, with the filter on it, we have the rain effects.
And now we're running in circles in the street.
The melody coming through very shortly. Okay, let's get ready for the next drop. Okay, the kick changed, the melody changed. That was a nice effect with the whirling up there. Yes. So this was figured out by Newlisk. Pretty nice start. I really like the vocals and the atmosphere and the instruments that went with the vocals and the singing. That was pretty nice. The lead design was also pretty solid. It was going with the high notes very well. I'm not sure if it or how it sounds when it would play the melody a little bit lower, because I think that also this track is living from the high notes, the high octaves here where it's playing. The 2 kicks in the drops were very nice. You had this old school in the first one, old school type of kick, and in the second you had like this swirled up sound effect, and then it was going into a more modern kick, so pretty nice. That was a very, very nice approach here, and a very good track for us to start this episode off here. So this was figured out by Newlisk. Very nice track. I think it's not his latest one, but I'm not 100% sure because this is what I found. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that we started off with this track. Next up, we got Digital Destruction by Tektonix. It is also February last year. It's a bit longer, but I think this was their track, or the latest track they had on their own, so they were not featuring somebody. So in this case, I chose this one here. I would say, if you look at this picture here, digital destruction, I think we can expect some raw style stuff. I'm pretty open for that, so let's go.
This is digital destruction. In this digital world, where screens reign supreme.
Okay, we have a very dark atmosphere.
In a virtual dream. This is digital destruction.
Wow.
In a virtual dream.
Okay, this melody had a very nice flow.
Virtual dream.
Let's see what we got here now, or what we get.
In a virtual dream.
Oh, I thought it was...
Digital destruction. Destruction.
Okay, I didn't expect it that way, because they had some different instruments here, but it works.
This is digital destruction.
Very, like the kick was very squeezed somehow. The attack, but it sounded very nice.
Combine a fusion of existence in a world so undefined. In this digital world, where
It
screens
has something, or it feels like there's some hope. The emotion that is triggered here.
This is digital destruction.
Yeah, I like the melody. Also, the lead design is going very well with this type of melody. No big reverbs, clear sound.
Digital destruction. Virtual dream.
Okay.
This is digital destruction.
If it stays like that, pretty energetic. Also now the piano playing some single notes every time the chords hit. Nice. Okay, we're not done yet.
Virtual dream. This is digital destruction.
Okay, we're going in one more time.
Destruction.
Okay, we're going out with a huge bang. Nice. Okay, so this was also a pretty interesting track. It was more rawish like I expected it, and in this case I really like the twist that I expected something different from the anti-drops, because the other sounds and everything else was playing something, let's say, different. But this is what made the track now very unique. So you had like these gated, not filled kicks, like they having a hole inside, but they were banging. And then you had also this very nice melody that was very, very arrogant, somehow very dark and very, I don't know how to describe it even better, but it was more like a feeling that it was like, okay, this is some serious melody in this case. Also with the lead design, it was very nice. And I like that they didn't make it, or didn't arrange it like the way we know it. Like you have this first anti-drop, then you have another one, and then you go into the melody, and then that's the finish. In this case, we had like the first anti-drop, then the melody drop, and then another drop, anti-drop for the finish. So in this case, also a bit refreshing to me. So yeah, this was a very nice track here by Tektonix, Digital Destruction. Definitely check it out if you're more into this raw styled stuff. And for the last track for today, I was looking, oh sorry, it was already playing. I found the track by Hardstyle and Cold Suho, which is called All I Want. And in this case, it was also the artwork again. I like it. The colors are very nice. You see these type of artworks, I think a lot of, or I think very, very often. But in this case, what makes it so unique for me is like that you have like a standard font in the upper left corner where it shows the title and the artist. So I don't know, this is a small detail, but I really like it. And in this case, yeah, this track is very new. It's from the 14th January this year, so just a few days old. All I Want by Hardstyle, Cold Suho. Oh, let's say it once again. Now we're going to listen to the last track, All I Want by Hardstyle and Cold Suho. Sorry, this was the wrong track. I had this on another episode, so I'm sorry. This is the track. Now we are in. Vocals are very interesting. They somehow sound very boring or bored, but also very nice with the bass and the fundament that's going under it. As long as I get to call you mine, oh, it's all I want. Okay, nice. But I can already tell you, this track is not made or not produced in 150 BPMs. Which doesn't mean that it's bad, don't get me wrong. Yeah, but you can hear it. It's a bit slower, but it's interesting. Let's see how it sounds. Oh yeah, very nice basic kick. It has something. It also reminds me of my old time when I was dancing jump style, and I had some tracks, or there were some undercover tracks by other dancers. This is this type of track. Okay, this was well made. Nice effect there. And also now we have the melody still playing, but we are somehow out of it because there's no complete kick. Okay, but we keep going. Pluck is very nice because it's really plucking. You can hear it and feel it in your ears. I don't care if it's all a lie, as long as I get to call you mine. Oh, it's all I pretty interesting how it sounds if it's not 150 beats per minute. Nice. I think it gives the... Oh, okay, let's wait until it's finished. Yes, this was All I Want by Hardstyle and Cold Suho. So the first thing that was coming to my mind, I wanted to say it right away, was that I think if it's not 150 beats per minute, you have the opportunity to give the kick more room, more space, and also you can modulate it even better because it has more time to play. It's not like this fragment of time or this fraction of time. It's more like you have it a bit longer so you can pay more attention on the kick. And I think in this case, the melody was going well with the kick. And in general, I think the overall track was a pretty nice track. I think it would also work in 150 BPM, but in this case, it also works in this range. I don't know, it's 140 or 145. I'm not 100% sure, but it's not so much slower, but it is slower. But it's interesting because you can also do it this way and it doesn't sound too weird. So, of course, you're used to have it more faster. But in this case, it was really like slowing it down and breaking it down so you had more time to really let the track sink in yourself. So that was pretty interesting and also completely different to the other two tracks that we just listened to. So like I said, it's completely different what we had here today in this episode. But I liked all the tracks again in their very own way. And also the effects here on this track, All I Want, the effects with the melody when it was really like the stutter effect and you had no reverb, nothing, just a dry signal. That's also like an attention grabber. So I really like this track as well. Pretty nice to listen to. It was easy to follow again. And there's a sped up version. Let's have a short listen if it's maybe 150 BPM. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Could be. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, never mind. It is faster, but I'm not 100% sure if it's the full speed. In this case, it doesn't matter. Both versions are nice. You can hear this sped in the sped up version. You can hear it. That it's also a little bit pitched, but that doesn't affect the sound in general. So nice to see it that we have also something like this in an approach here, like a slower hardstyle track. So I really like that, and I'm saying thank you once again that you were here, that you were listening together with me to these 3 tracks. Thanks for the artists for producing their tracks. If you want your track in a video, you can always hit me up on Instagram. You can see it on the left side on the screen as well. This way. Just hit me up, refader.official. You can write me a message. We can talk about it. That's no problem. And also, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for leaving a like. Thank you for writing a comment. Thank you for subscribing. So, yeah, we will keep this going. I'm pretty happy and I'm excited for the next episode. So, see you there and all the best.